Tiffany. So make sure you tell your mama tell your granny to go call your auntie and your uncle and tell them that this video is for educational purposes only. You can go form your own research and create your own opinion, as I have done. There's truth and facts behind everything that I post. All you gotta do is just go do the research and find it yourself. The only thing that I speculate and theorize and assume or make my assumptions on and accusation on is my opinion for whatever I'm posting. So I was gonna go into this long drug out video of, as you see the title, about the Whittakers, and tell you a little bit about the Whittakers. But if you don't know who the Whittakers are by now, honey, you've been living under a rock. And there's just too many people out there on YouTube and all the other social medias that has explained daily, night and day, all day and night, who the Whittakers are. And so I'm just going to post, for right now, a video that pretty much sums up Larry actually finally telling the truth. Cameras, he didn't know cameras were in view. And so when the cameras are gone, the truth comes out, right? So let's just say 3 of the Whittakers had been taken out of the home. All right, everybody should know that by now. That was Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray. They sent them to the hospital to do evaluation and whatever. Eric is trying to figure out where they're at in this and that. And but in the meantime, the reason for that is because Betty had made the statement that allegedly BJ, well, we say allegedly, but it had to be a fact because Timmy's the one that he mentioned and said, yes, it happened. BJ beat on Timmy. BJ's boyfriend beat on Timmy and Ray and Lorraine. And so Betty had mentioned it to Eric, and so they wanted to pull BJ out of the house and do a protective order on BJ so she could no longer come into the home. And because Timmy was he's afraid of being around that. Well, when they finally came and got, well, here's the thing. Betty, they gave her a continuance on the protective order. And they kept giving her 3 times. They gave her a continuance. Tried to. Anyway, she refused it. No, the abuser could stay in the home, basically. And I just had a feeling that it was because she's, I said to myself, it's because Larry's telling them no. But what Larry didn't understand, what was going to happen, right? And so it broke Betty's heart when they came and got them 3 out of the home. Then they were like, they were so close to getting a house built. Eric and the Amish had already went and got the permits and everything. He brought the Amish down. They were already scoped out the land, 17 acres. They were going to build a home. Everything was perfectly planned out. Well, because of Larry choosing BJ over the siblings and Timmy, he didn't realize that the state was going to come in and get them because of it, right? Well, it broke Betty's heart. Betty's just gullible to the fact. I've always said this. Betty is going to do whatever Larry says. She is gullible to the fact she don't realize what the outcome will be. She doesn't realize the consequences of saying no to things like this. And Larry's just out for BJ, and BJ's just out for BJ. So anyways, BJ being Larry's daughter, okay? I wish I would have been able to go into details with another video to let you know. But like I said, you can look and find out all of these things, who's who, how many people are in the home. You know, it's all over the web. Like, everybody's talking about it. Anyways, but so Patrick, their neighbor Patrick, which has been in this with Eric, trying to help the family, did a video on his Facebook the other night. And on that video, this is after they came and took the 3 from the home. On that video, Betty said, "Ain't nobody beat on nobody." So now she's saying it never happened, right? Okay. Well, Patrick did a video with just him and Larry, and I gather Larry didn't know he was being recorded. And so Patrick was basically sitting down like a heart-to-heart conversation, lecture, trying to tell Larry what's right. Apparently this video is before they came and took Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray away. And he was just trying to put some sense in Larry's brain about this whole situation. That's all I could see from the video. I personally don't think Larry knew that he seen the phone. You could tell he looked at the phone or camera or whatever. But I don't think he knew it was on. I don't think he knew he was being recorded. So during this conversation, Patrick is telling him basically what's right and wrong. And you'll hear it. Larry does admit that that Betty did tell him that BJ beat on Timmy and them. He claims that he jumped all over BJ's ass about it. Anyways, Patrick went into talking about BJ and them burning copper all night long, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, keeping everybody up. And Betty just she don't want all that bull crap going on. And hey, I don't blame her one bit. I don't want what? Then he mentions about the stealing of the gas, that Larry supposedly, allegedly stole gas from his house. Well, I say allegedly, but it was on video that Larry had stolen at 3 o'clock in the morning, or 3:30 in the morning, one of the two, stole gas from Patrick's while Patrick was gone. And in the video, he's like, well, everybody knows, Larry, that you're not going to go and steal gas 3:30 in the morning, or 3 o'clock in the morning, that's BJ putting you up to these things. And you've got to understand that your daughter is manipulating you. And I couldn't have said that any more better. I could not have said that any more, like, any clearer. Someone needed to tell him that. Someone needs to tell him that several more times. BJ, I've always said, manipulates Larry, and Larry manipulates Betty. And bless Betty's poor heart. She is so gullible. And her being gullible caused the actions of Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray to be taken out of the home. Because she was so gullible. Because she's scared to death of BJ. They all are. But BJ has the upper hand. You just have to see the video for yourself and listen. You got to listen very, very closely, because Larry speaks and his words are so jumbled up sometimes you can't hardly understand. So you have to speak closely to what he's saying. But you can hear Patrick clear as day. I'm just saying. So I'm going to let you go and get into it and let you watch it. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, hit that bell notification so you can get updated videos from me on the regular. And comment in the comment section down below. But make sure you keep the comment section down there clean, never mean. We don't do hate over here. And yeah, I don't know of anything else to say other than that. I appreciate you coming in and joining me. And let's let her rip, Tater Chip.
Not care what anybody else has to say, but nobody done what they done because somebody hates BJ. You know what I mean? You gotta understand that, man. You got brothers and sisters that need protected. Those are your brothers and sisters. And anybody that has any sense about them would do the same thing. I mean, if it was me, you know, my mom and dad had 5 kids. And if it was me that was causing a problem and it was affecting everybody else, you don't think that they would put my ass down the road? They would. But ain't nobody out against you, though. Huh? There's nobody against you. You just got to understand that people want to see good things happen with y'all, but you have to understand that everybody is out to protect everybody, the whole family. I mean, it come out of your own mouth down there. You told me out of your own mouth down there one time that she drives you crazy with the bullshit and the dope. You told me that out of your own mouth.
I ain't no fan, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, Eric, I talked to Eric, and Eric told me that you called him, said that me and Eric was trying to get the family busted up.
Hey, what the woman told me, she told me that if you don't believe me, I can show you on the internet.
Tell her to show you. Because there is nothing that has ever come from mine nor Eric's hands.
I call Eric first.
But what I'm telling you is, the last thing that me and Eric would ever think about doing is busting you guys up. Because you do fine just the way that you are now. We're not interested in that. But you got to understand, people, you know, you have to take care of your brothers and sisters, Larry.
I do.
And I know you do. But you know what? Whenever Betty's afraid to go to her own damn house because she doesn't want your daughter there running in the house at 3:30 in the morning raising hell, Betty has that right. She has that right.
Yeah.
Don't you think that you'd like to have a little bit of peace?
Yeah, because Lorraine keep us up to the damn night.
Well, you know, Betty's terrified of her. And then come to find out that she's been hitting Timmy? Well, shit.
I didn't know. Betty told me. I jumped all over her. Told her no, never put her goddamn hand on me in one of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... Nobody's doing what they're doing because they hate you or dislike you or anything like that. But you know what? If me and Eric sat back and we knowingly know that kind of stuff is going on at that house, and if we don't do something, that makes us just as guilty as you. So the best thing for you to do is just pretend it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Just leave it alone. Don't be talking shit to Betty about it.
I ain't talk to Betty.
I'm just saying, don't get mad and talk shit to Betty because that's Betty's home. Betty's been there for her whole damn life. And she deserves, who knows how long that she has to live, but she deserves to have a home that she can live in and die in peace in without putting up with a bunch of stupid shit from a drug addict. So I mean that's all I got to say, man. I know it's your kid, Larry. Nobody wants to do that with their kid, but I mean, if you look at the whole picture and you look back and you're like, well, she's threatened.
Everybody looking at me. Now, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Everybody looking at me. When I sit back and let you outsider people come in and try to take over, everything. That's what they looking at.
Ain't nobody, there's no outsiders trying to take over anything. Every bit of the outsiders that you see are the people that are trying to help you guys, not cause you harm.
I know, that's the way they say it,
And I know they see it that way, but you know what? Whenever I live here, and I go out and I sit on my porch, and I hear them down there cutting up copper behind the camper at 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's all the time. They're up all hours of the night, up and down this road 8 and 10 times a night, stealing people's shit, stealing their gas.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm saying, you come up here. Yeah, you come up here and got gas.
I feel bad about
You don't need to feel bad about it, because BJ's the one that put you up to it, because anybody with any damn sense knows that you're not going to come up here and steal somebody's gas at 3:30 in the morning.
Hell no.
Everybody knows.
Not expecting nobody that wasn't home where I can ask for it.
Well, and I know that. And I've told people if Larry knew that I was home, Larry would come in and ask me for it.
Yeah.
And that's another, and me not being home was one of them. But the other thing too is you got to think of that you've allowed your daughter to manipulate you so much with her antics and her bullshit that she's made you do stupid stuff to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
She needs to figure her shit out on her own, and if she can't straighten her own life up, then she just needs to be where she needs to be. I see people all the time that are drug addicts.
I did got the message from her that they take them where they want to go and drop them off. You say that far, I can take them.
Yeah.
Take them where they want to go and drop them off. Now he did go to that.
Well.
But I have my car back.
And you need to have your car back.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. You've been letting her run up and down the road like she has in your car. She was just down in Hinton in your car the other day.
Hinton?
Damn right. I've got pictures of it.
I don't know.
But the thing about it is, you don't pay that much attention to it now, but what happens whenever she goes down the road and she's all messed up on stuff and she ends up killing somebody's family?
Yeah.
It's your ass, buddy.
Yeah.
Your ass. You're in trouble.
She's not my insurance,
Even if she's on your insurance, that doesn't matter. If she's on your insurance and she goes down the road and she kills somebody's family, it's your ass.
Yeah.
And it deserves to be your ass because you didn't listen. You need to think about what's best for you and Betty. You told me out of your own mouth that she's done nothing but drove y'all crazy and keeping y'all up all hours of the night. And now here's your chance to have a little bit of peace in your life, and you need to keep it that way. And don't be running out of here at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning to pick her ass up in that car.
Okay.
If they catch you, they will put your ass in jail.
That's what she told the cop told her.
And they will. They'll straight come down here and latch you up and SRJ bound. Just do the right thing, Larry.
That's what he told me, He told her too.
Well, there's nobody that we as humans, we often say that we hate somebody, but really deep down inside, we don't hate nobody. You know what I mean? She got to get help.
Yeah,
But she doesn't want to get help, so therefore she doesn't do. If she had the opportunity, because Eric had her.
Well, they talked to her. He told me ask her. He didn't tell me the guy wanted her to come down there.
Eric had it set up for her to have 100%.
He said they want her to come down there. And he said she's been on the beach and everything.
Yeah.
That's what he told me. He told me that when he just come back. He just told me that the first time.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you gotta understand, me and Eric may not tell you something the first time, that we might tell you the second time, but you know, it's a damn job, us doing everything that we do with you guys. I mean, we're on our toes all the time. But ain't nobody mad at you. I mean, it's just the way that it is.
Heard for yourself pretty much what we had already then thought about. But straight from the horse's mouth, you heard the truth. And yeah, that's all for now, you guys. I am currently at work. That's why it looks like it does where I'm at. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and make sure you subscribe, like I said, and hit that bell notification, because I got more where that came from. And we'll do some debating and talking and all that good stuff. But yeah, all we want to do is see the family have good change for the good. We want to see BJ get help. Everybody changes in their life. I have seen it with other people. People change. You're not always, you don't have to always be a drug addict. You don't have to always be a thief. You can change for the good. And that's all we want to do. That's all we want to see is change for the good. So, anyways, you guys, I'm going to let that stand with that. And I hope you guys, I'm going to get on back here to work. I'm an agriculture technician. I do oxygen on catfish ponds. So I work nights, and that's what I'm currently doing, is writing my oxygen levels down. And I just thought you guys should see that. You probably have already seen it. For those of you that hadn't, there you go. And yeah, just stay tuned for more, and I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday night, and yeah, all right, see you later.